Hey guys, how are you doing? I'm in the mood to make some rainbow soap today, so why don't you follow me into my soap studio and we'll start right away. So here are all my colors already dissolved in some oil. And my oils are melted together and also my lye solution is ready. So we're gonna strain it in here. And as you can see, I have some white residue in the strainer. In case you're wondering, this is just table salt. I use table salt instead of sodium lactate because it actually does the same job and it's just so much cheaper. So I'm just gonna blend until emulsion. And the fragrance I want to use today is called Gardenia and it's from Essential Depot. It's a lovely fragrance, smells beautiful, and in my experience, accelerates slightly, but not too much, so it's still workable. So here I'm just eyeballing it. I'm pouring all my batter into my different containers. And I'm stirring by hand because I don't want the batter to thicken too quickly. But I'm already noticing that it's quite thick, even though I barely stick blended it, maybe only for a few seconds. So I guess I'm gonna have to work quickly if I don't want to have soap on a stick. So I still have to use my stick blender because my batter started getting a bit thick and I wasn't able to hand blend it in with my spatula. And I was actually not going for layers here. I'm going for a swirl type of design. I wanted all the colors to be sort of mixed together. But yeah, by now I'm already realizing that my batter is getting so thick that I may end up with a layer design instead, because as I pour my soap batter, it doesn't even break through the previous layer anymore. It just kind of sits on top. So it's okay, it's fine. You know, in my experience now, every time I try to make a specific design and I plan it, it kind of does not turn out the way I plan it. But I'm okay with that. It's part of the fun, right? So by now I'm kind of sweating and stressing because I was really afraid that I wasn't going to be able to get to the last layer. But here we are, finally. I'm pouring the yellow. It's the last one. Now I can breathe. And so just making sure it's all smooth on top and I don't have any air bubbles. I need to, tap it down hard so that all the bubbles come up. And that's it. So here I'm still trying to get a bit of a swirl in, but I don't know if it's going to show. So we'll just see now. So here we are, 24 hours later, unmolding. So this is a 10-pound slab mold that I purchased on Etsy, and I can give you the references below. I'm really happy with this mold. I like working with slab molds because they allow you to do fun designs. The only thing I'm still having a hard time with is cutting the logs. And my log cutter is not the best. As you can see, it's very small. The base is small, so I need to use an extra piece of wood to push it through and then put it on the other side. It's kind of a pain. One day I'll get a better one. All right, now let's see how it looks inside. Okay, so not much of a swirl, although a little bit. You can see, like, not in this first piece, but in the following pieces, that the colors kind of mixed up a little bit. So they're not smooth layers, which is good because I didn't want to have smooth layers. And the colors came out really nice. So here we are. Everything's cut. But we're not going to stop here. I want to put something fun on top. So I've decided to make a little bit of piping batter. Pipe the tops a little bit and put an embed on it so they look a little bit more interesting. So these embeds I made with soap dough a few days before. And I really want to use those flowers and those butterflies. And maybe if I don't have enough, I'll use the hearts. So here we go. As usual, I didn't leave the batter to thicken long enough. That's my constant problem. I don't have patience, and every time I tell myself, this time I'm going to do it right, and then I end up making the same mistake. But it's okay. I still think, it looks nice the way it does. It looks a little more like, cream. And that's fine, because their only purpose is to hold the embed anyway, so I'm okay with that. piping is actually a lot harder than it looks. At least for me. Maybe I'm just, you know, very left-handed when it comes to piping. But that doesn't stop me from trying. All right, here we go. I'm finally through the whole 3 logs and I'm extremely happy with the result. So we're just gonna spritz a little bit of gold mica to give it a little bit of shimmer, a little extra touch. I'm really addicted to this little pump. It's so cute and so easy to dust. And here's the final result. So let me know what you think. I think they look cute.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. I hope that you've enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and make sure to subscribe so you're sure to be notified for the next video. Also, very important, if you have any comments or wishes for the next soap video, please let me know. I'd be happy to take any suggestions or ideas that you have. So by all means, don't be afraid to leave anything in the comments that you would like to see in the future or that you would like to see differently. Okay, thanks and have a nice day. Bye.